And good evening, guys. Welcome back. Austeris here. I took that short break. Well, not that short break after the Grim Dawn stream. Can't say I'm feeling better here, but I did have some rest. Have a hot tea coursing through my veins here. Still didn't help. Still didn't help much. So I don't know how long we're gonna able to stream with me not feeling 100% here. Not feeling well at all, but let's continue. Yesterday was at most using at most of our powers. We finished that Kings of Puppets, right? It was the longest boss fight so far, and one of the longest boss fights I ever had in any Souls games. Well, except Millennia Blade of Mikila from Elden Ring that we took like 8 hours or something to finish. This one was around, I would say around 3 hours. Do you know how much we died here as well? We started with 204 deaths overall. So yeah, and 10 souls, 10k souls. We're gonna check out backstage. Give the puppets what happened here.
I'm glad you're safe.
Geppetto.
I was so scared I would lose my precious son. It's risky for me just being out here. Fortunately, you didn't need my help. I'm so proud that I got to see my son defeat the king. Hopefully the lesser puppets will die down soon. Now that the king is dead, the puppets have no leader, no direction. But the curse of the petrification disease still lingers.
Yeah, there is that
It's
shit.
tough, but I know where you should go now. The Grand Exhibition. Rumors say the alchemists there have developed a cure. As a man of invention, I'm skeptical of the alchemists, both their science and their motives. But they may be the city's last hope. Won't you help me, son? Take this. You'll find it most useful. If
Well,
it will help Antonia and the others, it's worth exploring. Go to the Grand Exhibition and see what you can find.
there's the maximum number of pulse cells can be reached. 6. Okay, so that's like additional flask charge. Okay, that's good, right? This guy have the roach, the horse for a son.
That one
That's
puppet
another
could
question.
control so many others. That's a memorable feat indeed. Unlike a real king, the puppet left no heir. The remaining puppets are leaderless, and we can reclaim the city. But it's still a city beset by the petrification disease. Seek a cure from the alchemists at the Grand Exhibition.
Okay,
That one, unlike but it's still a...
that's the same dialogue here. We good? We good. First of all, let's go back to the hotel. We have 10k souls, so we definitely can do something with Zeus, for sure. We also have a Trinity place here, but didn't have a Trinity keys. Alright, Hotel Krat have all of 3 people to talk with. Okay. Who's that younger one? Is it the butler? It's a robot butler? Or is it a gentleman that we saved before? Let's go and take a look. We also need to switch my loadouts here at least. Not maybe loadouts, but maybe this puppet destroyer amulet. Doesn't really matter, right? Increase attack. This one doesn't matter. So we had the weight amulet over here, which just also doesn't really matter. Do we have like anything better? Reduce weapon durability consumption, increase maximum hit points, reduce damage from falling. Technique +4. I mean, that's gonna give me some damage here. Will it? Because this sword is Technique D. We have 243 plus 87. Alright. 4 Technique got me 243 plus 92. So got me 5 more damage. More or less. It's better than nothing. Hey, what are you gonna say?
Antonia's condition is getting worse. I knew it would come to this.
Oh, Antonia, the soul
The
woman.
petrification disease locks people inside a cage, inside their own bodies. We're all safe, thanks to her sacrifice. But I wish for a miracle to save everyone. Me as well.
What do you need to save him?
Power to help.
Don't need your powers.
At the House of Vanini, even priceless things.
Sorry
have a
about that,
price.
guys.
Every
A little bit
item
sneezing,
is a
like-
treasure of distinguished quality and superior provenance.
Sorry, that was too loud. Yeah, try to cover myself. Like I say, not feeling well, especially compared to yesterday. So this guy was like selling some interesting, like a dagger over here. Alright. Quick stab and green. What the green tea even doing? Increased critical hit chance temporary. Okay. He was selling also the amulet here. Increased damage inflicted on Carcasses. So it's the same. Yeah, I think I'll be buying this. It's basically the same as the puppet sink, but for the zombies. The Carcasses are zombies. Restore weapon handles adjustment. Don't care about those.
Ah, I heard you defeated the King of Puppets.
did.
Amazing. Ah, the puppets appear lost without their leader. They have no purpose, no focus. To think one can have so much control through ergo waves. If we don't determine who or what is causing it, this could all happen again tomorrow. I fear I must call upon you again, my friend. Please gather records of the puppets' ergo waves while you're defeating them.
But I didn't gather anything, right? I mean, he gave me the device, but did it even work at once? Right, that Enigma assembly, green demodification. Where did the device even go? So we're here. Ergo wavelength decoder. Well, it does feel like to do it all everything we probably would need to go a New Game Plus or something.
I always welcome
Switch greenstone, we don't care about the greenstones. We don't care about the arms too. What this girl gonna tell me?
I know my way around a weapon. Want me to look at...
Nothing. I can upgrade this. Don't have that half moon stone yet. It's one rare material. Oh, that's a cat. Is it a cat that's sleeping here? Nope. It's not a real cat. The battler is missing. Nani? Notes left to the counter. There is something I want to tell you. Geppetto's puppet. Please come to the hotel garden on the way to the Elysian Boulevard. I mean, there's a garden over here. What kind of other garden we have? Great fortune to all visitors, restful to all travelers, blessing to all friends. Yeah. Guess this is not the garden. Elysian Boulevard. We also have the treasure map, right? So it seems like it's going like somewhere from from beginning of yeah, our adventure.
A
Gonna
great
check
weapon
it.
calls for a great warrior. Show me.
So no dialogues with this guy, but a new weapon. Cannot disassemble. It's a sword type. 132 motility C, technique B. Alright, quick upward slash and storm spinning slash. Alright, not really alright. So what I have here has a chance to not being consumed using the flask. All Legion arms ability tier +1. I guess we're taking this one anyway. Alright. Oh, there's a cat. He let me pet him? Almost. Almost. We're getting close to it. Okay, she's getting petrified slowly. Yeah, that's her. Younger version.
Oh, it's you. Come closer, won't you?
There's something
When
on
you
her
reach
face.
a certain age, it's a comfort to reflect on old memories. That's a portrait of me when I was young.
Told you guys, she was a looker.
I was so feisty, so fearless back then. I loved the world, and the world loved me back. The passion of those days is long gone, but I still dream of those memories. I'm curious what your young eyes see. Is there any resemblance between me and that portrait?
Not at all. Lie, there's nothing left. Of course, lie to her.
It seems Geppetto even taught you good manners. Yes, those beautiful memories are
So many
vivid
lies.
in my mind.
So many lies.
Time and the memories that fill it are all we have. I hope you're making some good memories of your own. It may be a comfort to you someday.
Okay, the arrow goes whispering. More whispers, I don't like it.
People have no idea so many secrets are buried. Thanks for keeping.
Okay, but nothing like with... Nothing with her. Let's go and check out, did he man this garden, by the way? Did the puppet man this garden? It's not exactly the garden. Got into Elysium door, where is this going? Okay. Actually can go through this. Ramirez grew in charity house and built up the brotherly friendship with another boy. Even as his body was hindering from the petrification disease, he had made a deal with the devil. Okay, that's just the entrance to the hotel here. Right. That's just entrance. Elysian Burial entrance, however. Right, is it the guy who was asking me to go to check somewhere here? In a park? That's a note. Please come to the hotel garden on the way to the Elysian Boulevard. I mean, but this is a way. So this should be this hotel garden, right? Because this is going to the Elysian Boulevard. I need to check with my teleportation. They should. Oh, there's a bastard over there. How did I miss him?
Welcome, good sir. At last, we speak frankly instead of with professional reserve. I have something to confess. Something involving your unique perspective.
Okay.
I am a puppet whose ego has awoken. I don't know exactly why, and we need not dwell on the details. Instead, I wish to dwell on the welfare of Lady Antonia. I adore Lady Antonia. It is a presumptuous feeling for a puppet to have, to be
Indeed.
sure. I have no intention of putting myself forward, of course. However, I cannot watch her die. It's too painful. Thus, I need your unique perspective. You exist somewhere between human and puppet.
Am I?
Can a puppet and a human fall in love? Have you ever met a puppet who loves a human?
I mean, I'm a horse. There is no such puppet. Show the wedding ring. Oh yeah.
It exists indeed.
There was a
An
gentleman
unbelievable love, to be sure.
married for
The
robotic
wedding
scum.
ring as its symbol. I fear even trying to pursue such a splendid happiness. I have no intention of telling her, of course. It wouldn't be proper to burden someone so frail. If I may be frank, this is better than I dared hope. Even if you are telling me a sweet lie, I shall savor it.
But that's not a lie.
Thank you. It was wise to confide in you. Thank you for granting me that wisdom.
That wasn't actually the Gemini Protector, Iron
No
Protector.
matter what fate brings us, I will be at Lady Antonia's side. Serving her is my duty. The very reason I was created. Welcome to Hotel Krat.
So what was selling here? Anything good? There was Dark Moon Moonstone for special weapons, right? The Hidden Moon, normal weapon to normal weapon? What normal weapon? Okay, we don't care about this. Don't care about any of this. Still don't know what to do with that apple we bought from him. So what he did, he gave me this one, Iron Protection, which is like never gonna use. My items limits, you know, like I don't care about. This is going like beyond item limits, and it just disappears somewhere. I should like check out my storage. I think there was some shared storage somewhere. Okay, we want a different entrance here. Collect this golden trees, coins, shenanigans too. That's not a place, so... What is it? And where is this going? Wait a minute. I just found some door. Probably been here. A little bit confused, so... Come on, memory. So what is this? Rosa's... Oh, okay, that's the Rosa Isabella entrance. Okay, it's... Never mind, this is exactly where we went yesterday to. And clear whole street. Or was it the day before yesterday anyway? Yeah. But we want a shortcut to. Come on, Roach. Don't confuse people. We want that shortcut that leading me to the golden tree. I thought it was somewhere here. It was on another side here. Okay. And the cat is already sitting here. What are you doing, bastard? Let me pet you. Wait, he did let me pet him? What? But I'm just a puppet. A roach. Well, there's not enough petting. Never enough petting for a cat, is it? We don't have any quartz, do we? To upgrade myself.
Ah, I'm glad. I can't believe my eyes. It's almost as if something is growing out of the portrait. I remember commissioning that piece from an artist named D. Gray. Like all artists,
Somebody
he
was my
was
portrait?
eccentric. He claimed that a painting could harbor a living soul. But how can that happen? Just like the fairy tale. Forgive a foolish man his ramblings. Perhaps the seed of its growth was there all along. I know you're curious, so see for yourself. I have my work to keep me busy. You don't remember much beyond Rosa. Ask me about areas you want.
Oh, Grand Exhibition, Baron Swamp, Grand Central Station, Alchemist Cret. So there's at least 4 more areas, 4 more bosses, maybe 4 more days. So Grand Exhibition, that's the way we go next.
We plan to reveal our new automated puppet technology at the Grand Exhibition. If it hadn't been cancelled, it would have shocked the world. The alchemists are there now, working on a cure for the petrification disease. Dare we hope? In my experience, they always have an ulterior motive. Remember to be on your guard when you're with them.
Okay, the Barren Swamp.
The Barren Swamp was originally vacant, useless land. It became a massive dumping ground when the factory started disposing of puppets. The polluted groundwater spawned strange creatures. Perhaps similar to the ones in the cathedral. Definitely worth an investigation. And rumors whisper of rare treasure in a monster's
Rare
nest.
treasure, I'll take it.
Why don't you go look for it, son?
Sure. The Grand Central Station.
Krat Central Station. Yes, it's where you woke up. There used to be a workshop near the station. However, the puppets destroyed it when they attacked. Many of the puppets have moved on, but now, strange monsters lurk nearby. Be careful if you go back.
Okay, so we need to revisit that area. What about Alchemist headquarters
People
too?
call them the Alchemists of the Isle. Their headquarters must be on an island across the sea, but it's not on any charts. I remember tales of an underground dock in Krat, where the alchemists would embark. That's all I know.
Okay. That's all the new information he can give me. So do we have the... No, we don't have any quartz here. I was working towards additional pulse charge recovery. And it's like absolute bullshit too. Well, look at that. Look at his nose. For all the lies, he's growing up and up. Bigger and bigger, really. Can't use this right now. Maybe it's gonna grow into a sword? Or something? How cool that gonna be? Yeah, so like, what about my... Oh, okay, there's the golden tree. There's the golden tree. How did I miss it? Grab it all. And I guess the other thing we can do is like level up me. It's maybe 2 levels here. And check out that area for treasure hunt, right?
The portrait hanging in Geppetto's room. It looks very much like you.
It does.
I sense something strange. Something
Like almost like a
the
portrait
changes
of
you
Dorian
went
Gray.
through. The sort of thing you'd read in a fairy tale. Go to Geppetto's room. You should...
I'd shake it out already.
I was so worried when you marched off to fight the king. But this... It's a necklace from the Monad Charity House. They took care of orphans and impoverished children from across Krat. Many of those children grew up at the Rose Estate and became alchemists, technicians, and stalkers. I hope the king didn't harm any of them. Or don't tell me. The king's ergo is actually... Are you okay? You look ill. Ever since I mentioned the necklace.
Did I?
My heavens, you look...
Did I kill my friend in that King of Puppet? Wait a minute, what the hell? He's not a roach anymore.
You're changing. You're becoming something more than a puppet. Almost human.
Almost
If this
horse.
is what you want, just keep behaving.
Helmet hero.
Keep feeling like a human does.
Welcome, welcome. Thank you very much
You
for
might
following.
just hold the true secret of ergo.
Greetings. And all was just like I was just trying to level myself up. There was a bunch of dialogues here all of a sudden. Greetings, Emilia Jordan. And thank you very much for following. Really do appreciate it. Okay, let's look at under the mask here. He's changing apparently. Let's try to look under the mask. Equipment, just like unequip. Well, he definitely looked different, like more older here. Not a curly hair anymore. Hope you're doing great today. Doing fine. Except I'm kinda caught a cold. And yeah. Not really doing fine in terms of my health, but
I'll use my power to...
that's the stuff. Okay, leveling up here. Should I just... I can level up only once. Like... That's a lot for leveling up. Can increase my health here. Do I stream professionally or hobby? Well, I've been streaming for 3 years since. Like, how do you determine professional or not? Maturity is more damage again. More damage is always good. But more health when we get like wrecked by one hit. I'm a professional graphic designer. Can you show like my work in Discord? Go ahead. Go ahead. Stamina +2. Probably okay with the stamina for now. Now what? I'm gonna grab that more health here. The guard regain also like kinda important with every hit, 96 health if I understand correctly. Or something. Yes, is that 96 health? Need 2k more of ergo to level up again. I'm gonna grab that level up. Gonna grab it 2k. Should be enough.
I'll use my power.
Because we were like slightly under level in the previous fight. I would say so. Okay, 100 guard regain. So finally invest in something in a health. Right. Teleportation, anything here in any of those districts. So yeah, the Krat, the alley, Krat City Hall, Krat Courtyard Hall. Let's check out the picture again. There's a treasure where it was pictures. That's not it. That's a newspaper. Books, notes. That's not it. Letters. Cryptic vessel. Okay, there it is. Switch display. So I think it's a Hotel Karat up top of there. Check out the ground at the end of the cliff of a Karat Central Station Street. When there's a good view of the ocean and Karat's landmarks. So Central Stations. This basically was the area we started with. Central Station Plaza. Let's go. Let's go take a look at it. Our father was saying there was something like else lurking here, however. Instead of puppets. Well, there are still puppets. There's still very much puppets. If you don't mind, like, can you please like send me your Discord username here? It is like in channel description. The Discord channel itself. You know, where's a Twitter account and there's at the same place that a Discord. Oh, it's not working, or what? Should work like last time I checked. Does it not work? Oh my god, that pleb just shot me. How dare you? We don't care about this guy, so do we? I guess he's pretending he's not alive, too. Okay, this is where we fought the boss, so... This is where we just fought the boss. There's even some trader here.
Out here alone?
What he's selling. He's selling a bunch of swords, but it's all of those like starter swords. Concentrate. Yeah, there's one absolute defense. That's a quite good one. Okay, there's the ocean. It's not exactly ocean. But there is a Karat Hotel, right? There's a Karat Hotel. So we want to go like somewhere down there somehow. But how do we do it? Yeah, this is a place like he was talking about the treasure. I don't see like any way to go down here from here. Maybe it's like a next area. Something about next areas. This is back to the Karat here, to the hotel itself. Like the guy was saying, the Geppetto was saying there is something, a hidden dock that lead into Alchemist Guild. That his code was incorrect. Wait, really? How it's not working? Okay, let me check it again. Well, thanks to mention it, like... Does this work for you? I just click on a link and it did work for me. Maybe I need to generate a new link here. They did change it like for 30 days terms, like instead of now, where because you need some commitments or some bullshit. Let me send it like again in the chat. So that will be it, and we need to probably edit the. The link again every like 30 days, the bullshit. Settings, right. Settings. Where those links are. Beer, Prime, okay, channel and videos. It's not it. Connections, that's not it. Oh my god, how do you set it back? Okay, channel videos over here, is it? Social link to the Discord. Okay. Okay, I'm updated. Apparently need to upgrade it like every 30 days now, because we not like we reached that Discord limits or whatever. Interesting. Or Discord status. That's a bullshit, because we started like this never expired invites. We did started with never expiring yeah, I just posted an invite in the chat to a Discord. I imagine there is no reason to send private invites or anything like that anymore. Okay, those guys dead. So how do we get to that? Oh, is it the place? It's not close and we can interact with it, but it does look like it's going to some beach area or beachy area, whatever. Guys, no challenge. Okay, there's some bitchery here, Thermite. Will that work? I think I've even been here like once or twice. Yeah, I've been here for sure. Overpower him. Die, you scum. Alright. So that was the gate here. Yeah, apparently we can like open it, we can punch through it. Wait a minute. Radio broadcast.
Just a momentary glitch. There is no cause for alarm. Do not panic, whatever you may hear. The city is safe to traverse.
Almost safe.
Do not be alarmed, citizens of Krat. We are effectively handling the situation, with the cooperation of the workshop and the alchemists. The puppets are, naturally, imprinted with the Grand Covenant that prioritizes human safety above all. Please remain patient while the proper... Your active cooperation is requested never...
Blah, blah, blah.
Your safety is the time for fear is over.
Krat is safe. The noise too loud. Yeah, I feel like I've been to this place. Didn't interact with the radio, sir. Mr. Dog. Is it the place I just like run from? Okay. Yeah, let's take a look at the beach. Let's take a look at the beach area. Can't really go down there, right? Not at all, but from this position over here, this is where we can see the Krat Hotel over there.
I see Hotel Krat. I do love this view. It is a nice view, but we must be moving.
No, we must not be moving. So yeah, there is a Krat here. So where's my treasure? Hey. Who hid my treasure and where? Like, I mean, I imagine that this is a place, right? Let's take a look at this once more time. Memento. This one. Switch at display. Right, it's a little bit farther away, is it? There's some railing. Appendix, shorthand reports from a time it attached from Mutual Trust. I'll give you as much money as you want and just let me out, please. It's my duty to protect you. Please follow me the direction. There's puppies everywhere. Where do you want me to go? So there's like a small... Yeah, I think it's some place over here, is it? There are some railings, and there should be like somewhere in this place over here. There's only one barrel left. But like, I'm a little bit confused about this. Did they trick me with the treasure? Okay, it's I see the stone, right? There's more railings farther ahead. If only we can zoom it in a little bit. If only we can zoom it in. First Krat Central Station. If you fail to escape, head to the Frangelico Cathedral. Archbishop Andrews accept refugee. Are we going to survive? That's in God's hands, just in case. A buried extra equipment on the beach by the train station. There you can do your repairs. You were counting your Malam for. Yeah, so like, it should be buried somewhere. There's X marks the spot here. So I think that's we have a perspective on this. But I can't really interact with anything over here. That's a shit, right? So there's a Hotel Krat here. I think that's a stone we see here, right? I think that's a stone. But I don't see anything else here. Anything diggable, anything interactable with. Alright, so the Hotel Krat is visible from here. But do we need like a shovel or something? I don't know, I'm so confused about this. Should be here, but Yeah, it's nowhere to be found. Bullshit. Bullshit. Okay, okay. Let's actually move to next area. We spent like 46 minutes in all of those shenanigans, not actually playing the game, but trying to find that useless treasure. The Portunazo Stargazer. Right, the opera stage. So go into that next area here. I imagine we're gonna fight some zombies here. So maybe better to switch to a different amulet as well. And get myself the fire damage greenstone. Yeah. Switch the greenstone. It was a fire damage. Here we go. 6 flasks. Enough of a Stankin. Charity market. No, this is still this is still a normal puppet, dude. This is normal puppet. Just die, you scum. Vigor fragment. And another. Camera here. You also come here. You're gonna play smart, right? The dog had some funny face. Okay, there's a loot over here. We also want the key to the Trinity door we found before. Doesn't look like I'm missing anything.
What's going on? All these puppets look utterly down, depressed even. And that seems weird. That's weird, right?
They lost the king. Haha, look at that shit. Backstab. They're not gonna even fight me? So we can get upstairs over here, or we can go down here.
Their king dead, they seem lost. Then again, maybe they're warning him? Whatever's happening. It's like they can't get their elbow joints from their tail sockets. I'm not even sure they can function without the king to guide them.
I mean, they lost their hope. Let's check out upstairs here in that case. This is looking like it's going somewhere even faster. Can't do anything about that. So let's see what we have up here. It's just a loot. Just normal kind of loot. Well, let's still take the souls from those puppets. Yeah? Still take your soul. Backstab. Backstab. Austerius, the Slayer of the Maids. Sounds good, is it? Almost legit. Nothing here. What? So someone was just laughing at me. Okay, there's some loot over here too. We can go upstairs. Okay, this one is serious. Get on the ground. There's some damage. Okay. This also looks like a serious area. Let's check out what we have upstairs. Meanwhile. Up we go, up we go. There's no more butler. Rest in peace. Crescent moon. We need a half moon now for next tier upgrade for this sword. So probably gonna stick with it anyway. Okay. It's a loot chest. Tell me that's a quartz here. The clockwork sword blade. That's the new weapon. The new weapon. It's a can disassembler. Motility C and technique C, but on 100 damage base. Damage reduction rate while guarding 50%. Okay. Bell provocation, so storm slash an enemy in front of you multiple times. Brief taunt surrounding enemies to increase attack. Of both the character and the enemies, yeah, thank you, but no thank you. Thank you, but no thank you. So the only way to go is down there. I just put myself to full health in case of something unexpected happening. So this looks like area with some big fight potentially. Can you run up the barricade? Nope. Emergency protection. So many are emergency protection, dude. Lion piece. Get over here. We'll go to the mangy dogs. Where the battler came. Dude, like, really? This dog was a bad boy. 2 flash charges down. Let's see. Not much of important items, right? We're picking up those consumables. Oh, those doors can open. This is going somewhere. Okay. Because this is not going anywhere. Already 4K souls here. The Renzi arcade. Okay, that's the zombies finally. They can be dangerous, so we need to pay attention. Okay, there's something here. Imagine more zombies. What the hell are you? It was scary, but not really that scary, is it? Some kind of freak. Nothing here. Don't see anything here itself. Anyway. This is look like a shortcut, right? Going from somewhere downstairs. Oh, I see. We have the geyser. I was like, what's the reason to have a shortcut when you don't have like the stargazer? There it is. There it is. So now the shortcut. Alright. So we can go that way, we can go this way we have some zombie. So let's check on this first. Yeah, I already prepared for them coming out from the windows. Here. That decay like got me half of my health, right? This guy. One hit, half of my health gone. That's not cool. Oh my god, he's going for combo attacks. So maybe I should switch, like I say, my amulet here. From this technique one that's giving me like 5 damage to this one that's giving me more damage to this Carcassus. I imagine those guys call themselves Carcassus. I still probably will not be able to kill him with one hit, but you need the Renzi arcade key, okay? So this area was worthless for me. Waste of time for now, at least. I guess this way. Can I open a door? There's another shortcut, interesting. There's 3 shortcuts already. This guy looking big. That's a crab. Oh man. Health. Fuck. I blocked too early. Well, at least we didn't die this time fighting this guy, you know, solo. So that's already good. That's already good. And still 3 charges. You're like big punches for so much here. That's all of you. More ergo fragments. Is there anything else in this shop? Worth taking, worth looting. Nothing. Despicable. Okay, okay. The first floor arcade. There we got it. There we have it. This wasn't anywhere far. So this one can be open now. Should increase my durability of the weapon. All right. Well, there's probably someone behind the doors over there. I tell you guys. Get her in here. Get wrecked. Yeah, if you try to aggro on that guy, probably gonna get hit by this guy right here. You see? What the fuck? I was blocking. Really? Oh my god! What the hell is this shit? So I can't really block those guys. Scary scene. Do I go down here right away or just jump on it? I think we just go down here. Switch out for that fallen ship. Get over here. Oh my god, what is this scene? Okay, it's exploded. It's exploded. Interesting, interesting. So this came from a cocoon over there. Last time we saw the cocoon previously, right? In the previous areas. It just didn't have anything there at all. Well, it was full of some liquid. It wasn't dangerous to me. Dodging. Killing it. Very good, very good. With some puppet. A puppet child. Okay. So there's something else going like down here as well. Alright, it's going down here. It's full of blood. It's a wine cellar. Did we... Oh my... a wine cellar and a big guy. Fuck it. Fuck this shit, I'm out. I can break the crates here. That's not working. Yeah, like, let's leave that guy to his business there. Have one charge of flask. Not very confident on that. attack. Give it. The butterfly can fight back. Despicable. He's fighting back. 1 feet. Half moon. Oh, nice. That's it. 15 from across the reef. Kill all types of dimensional butterflies. Nice. Yeah, we need this guy for upgrading my Garen sword. Alright, next year. Can we interact with this? We can't. Okay, hopefully this is gonna be giving me a shortcut here. Yeah, that puppet was very dangerous. What do you dispose of it? The fragment can get to another side, is it? Okay, so no flask charges here. And we do need to fight the other big guy. Probably to reach any shortcuts whatsoever. Because I don't see like any other way to go here around. Do you guys? Yeah, pretty much no other way here. Okay. We're going down, we can buff my weapon here. Let's get this boy in position. No, what are you doing? What are you doing, dude? Oh, that didn't work. Fuck. Blocking there. In time, we should have disengaged. That's the first death today, by the way. First death in 1 hour. I'll take it. It's not bad. But yeah, this guy is just pain. For sure. So where the right way? This way? Where the zombie was? God hit me with that shit. Okay, those guys is dead. You come here. You come here. Yeah, at least this arm can interrupt the charge, right? It's kind of really good. We're done with you. I was thinking about, should I, instead of this quest repair, get myself back to the Ceramite mines? We just have a couple of them right now. They're working pretty well on those big dudes. Okay. Here we are, let's max heal. Get my durability up. Buff. Watch out for those blocks opportunities. Health. Disengage, get the fuck out, health. I didn't hurt him at all. Bloody hell, what are you doing? No. Come on. Just block it perfectly, please. That's not a perfect block. Oh my god, this guy have a huge reach here. It's our second death today in 1 hour. Hells, welcome back, Nicholas Rob. Greetings, mate. Welcome back. Okay, that guy killed me just twice, right? This like, we have that kind of clown fiesta yesterday when there was a bunch of like normal monsters and they were just destroying me. Oh my god, dude. Contain yourself. This boy's dead. You dead? Come on. Get over here. No charging me. Just die normal deaths. Dodge you. A little bit of damage to my face. Finish you off. Gonna forget to pick up the souls. Sure. I'm here. Let's just fight in a better place. There was a sword attack. It's fine. Fuck. Trying to set him on fire. Yeah. Like no stamina. Do you mind stamina? On the ground. Okay, we got it. It's actually giving me a different frame. Also, yeah, Necrosop, like, I just noticed you actually the first time in the chat, is it? We were talking, but we were talking in on Steam, right? Yeah, welcome back, mate. About the SMG, I was using SMG half the game in Jagged Alliance. It's like, I started with SMG on Austerius, right? And I have the Uzi, and then I bought, like, on the flea market, I bought, accidentally, I bought this MP5, right? And Barry was, like, using it for half the game before I gave him the assault rifle. And the assault rifle he got, like, at the end of the game or something. It wasn't that very effective, I would say. It had a lot of bullets, right? First of all, like, there's a lot of bullets using the same bullets as a pistol. Shooting with SMG, it's a single shot is the same as single shot with the pistol, 3 AP. And SMG had that cool way, like you say, shooting twice when you move in, which is like very effective with me, you know. I've tried like but it was working in the early game, but like yeah, later game, middle game, it wasn't worth, like exposing yourself to close quarters, and from a range it didn't like have good accuracy anyway. So we got a new frame here, just a tiny bit more physical damage reduction, but that's gonna make me heavy. It's just gonna get me heavy, which just means I can't like dodge anymore. What the fuck is this? Oh, it's a dead body. Well, we can level up and next time increase my carrying weight. So we're gonna run with this heavy mod for now. Unless there's some hard fight again that I need to dodge. Highly doubt it. Small ass should give me like bring me close to some shortcut. Okay, Monad Charity House concert. All of you are invited to the concert been held at the Monad Charity House. We played for the successful opening of the exhibition. Children sponsored by the Monad Charity House have the message of love and hope for all of you. Don't miss this chance to listen to the most innocent performance in all of Krat. Date of time, right, place. Sponsored by Lady Isabel and Sophia M. All profits from the performance will go toward our less fortunate neighbors. Any more? Okay, so as I imagine, you need Arcane Underground key. Okay. What the fuck is this? There's all decay here. So also need to do something with that ground over there. Oh, so this is just brought me to a loop. A loot? Loot. Okay, I can like run heavy, can I? Because that guy rocking around. Yeah, SMG is very much like close combat, like weapon, like a shotgun. Almost all of my shotgun shots are from 2 squares away. This puts you in a point blank range for a bonus hit and outside melee range for retaliation. SMG is very similar to the way you need to use it. Well, I wasn't using like for a big range anyway. It's just like when you have 3 people snipers and have like you use SMG. It didn't, like, you know, do much for me because all of them gonna kill. Okay, let's fight it. Bad idea. It's just a bad idea. Fight this guy. Oh my god. Oh, there's another one. Really? Really? Fuck off. Give me a shortcut, please. Let me out of here. Oh my god, I'm just gonna get swarmed by those boys here. Get me out of here, let me out of here, come on boys, no health at all. Is that the place? A shortcut? Please tell me the shortcut, come on, get me out. It's a shortcut, haha, save. Jesus Christ. Easy, no challenge at all. Let's get to the hotel. Imagine me like after killing fighting that monstrosity, I need to fight 2 of those. What a bullshit. Okay, so we're gonna grab the new frame here. New frame that's a little bit slightly more damage reduction. But because we're heavy, we need to increase my capacity. Oh my god, I'm back. A little bit of sneezing here. And I can maybe get my some more health here. So let's use 1k souls. 1k souls more for next level. Right, 20 vitality, finally increasing my health. And heroically, let's go back. Lorenzi Arcade. So where was the shortcut from here? It's not this one, is it? This way. You still have like 2 doors or something to open here. Scandal. The tragedy behind the flamboyance. Few citizens of Kratos do not know whose we is. The Crown Prince of High Society, the man who came up with the Grand Covenant of the automated puppets and built the best manufacturing company at the age of 18. The man who always fancied and it's passionate about making people laugh. We is the most hated and beloved man in Krat, but his innocent passion makes even his opponents sentimental. However, even a few people are aware of the tragedy he experienced in his youth. The true nature of the death of Wee's parents was covered up. Officially, the victims of homicide during Muglin. Is he some kind of Batman? Even though we experienced such a tragedy in his youth, he grew up with a cheerful personality and became a well-known person whom any parents would be proud of. However, there's no one known that we secretly requires for the case history every year, and that his request is always denied. Suspicious surrounded this tragedy at the time, and there's known to have been a pressure from the workshops and alchemists throughout the investigation. The most interesting hypothesis is that the murderer is not human. If this is true, it's explained the workshop and alchemist's suspicious attempts to cover it up. It's also explained that how we was obsessed with inventions and success from his youth. This is where the real tragedy of Krat lies. Even we, the richest and most influential in all Krat, can come close to their power. On the other hand, this is a fact includes another truth. Have you noticed? The state's censorship is keeping me from writing it, but as a writer, I'm curious if people are ready to accept the truth that there is the murderer made of steel and works among us. Perhaps our world of Krat is not much a safe place after all. Well, it's not safe place for sure, but yeah, this guy's biography sounds like the Batman for... V is for Venigi. Come over here. Or not. Second try. Dude, like I should just blocking that instead of missing that attack. So can just keep blocking. Wait, there's nothing inside the thing. Do you see there's anything over here? There was the guy. So let's try to get him over here and fight him this place. Alright. Quite a bit of damage, dude. You're like, I was punching you instead. Like, stop doing this. The ground. Okay, just 2 flasks to kill this guy, and all my charge of Firestone. That's fine. That's the real boy here. Real boy here. Disengage. Ceramides. Okay, we have some ceramides here. There's nothing here. They got burned. That was uncalled for. So we can always disengage. Those guys like super slow. They're big but slow. Oh my god, I didn't mean to get hit there. Dude, the hell? Come on, bring him down. Two flasks left. Acid, okay, we good. It's only like 700 souls for this guy. We didn't loot this thing, did we? Dark Moon, okay, that's a special weapon upgrade. So there was another shortcut over here, if you want to get here. Yeah, maybe thank you, no thank you. It's also leading down the... Yeah, it's also leading down this sector. Those guys will be fun to fight. Except not. Okay, so what we want to check out area over here. Oh, look at this. The trader. Arcade underground passage key. Nice.
Who are you? A lost visitor? Or a looter who's arrived too late?
It's the same guy all
look
over.
Like a stalker. I figured you were all dead. No offense. Stalker, visitor, looter, I don't care. Just buy what you need and leave.
Yeah, let's see what we have here. And gonna see, do we need it? So, the circular electric chainsaw can disassembler. It's Maturity D technique Advance A, so it can use for my build here. Have endurance on the handle, we have to temporarily withstand the enemy attack. Yeah, what about this one? Increase the resistance of a disruption, shock and a break. Disruption, the thing that instantly kill you, like a death in Dark Souls, right? From those basilisks, all right. That's how it's work. We definitely want to kill it, to get it, all right. How much of more Argo? 300 more should be enough.
Tell me what you need.
Okay, 100 should be enough too. Yeah, so I'll take it. This looks like another shortcut. Oh, alright. This is the shortcut that lead to. Yeah, okay, see. This makes sense. So we need to go back again here in the crypt. Get over here, attack him, disengage. Fuck, dude, really? We'll get wrecked. 2 flask charges left. Don't like all of the sounds. Open the door faster. Okay, look at this. There's a zombie there that's shooting you, right? You would expect to rush at him, but there's probably someone hiding behind these crates or something. No, there was nothing. Good block. There's a bunch of decaying shit. Do something in that. There's a mad puppet over there too. Can I go and like destroy this over here? Okay, let's remove decay. Okay, let's remove decay. Nice, nice. Disengage. Fucking Battlefly, what are you thinking you're doing? Okay, I'm out of here, bullshit. Wait, this stuff that drove back. So this stuff periodically just growing back, huh? Interesting. Okay, we're gonna check that area. But let's maybe see what we have up here. There's only one puppet here. We can... Okay, it's not even a puppet. It's a zombie. Can deal with her. Okay, nice. Just die. There's the curse of disease over there. There's some kind of door. This area. This whole area is ridiculous. Okay. Let's look at a shortcut. Shortcut, so where exactly it is? There it is. And there is my the bonfire, stargazer. Well, I guess we're gonna check this area back again. Let's try to find the source of this corruption. Can I even shoot it from here? Okay. Can shoot it from that position. Fuck. God, there's other shit here. Really? Fuck. Okay, corruption is still here. Come on, finish it off. Nice. Get the flask back. Get this corruption out. So what do we have here for loot? Spear of Honor Blade. Okay. This could be interesting. It's engaged. This thing just getting back and forth. There's so much other for me. Okay, so this just looks like a shortcut back where we came from. Do we really care about this shortcut? Well, we did open it at least. Yeah, this wall looked very suspicious. But like so far there was no breakable walls in this game whatsoever. This I didn't notice any, and that says a lot. Okay, back to this area. Let's see about its new spear. Probably good to increase durability here. This Honor Spear, that's one. It is a great sword, 124, Maturity D. Okay, so 124 plus 34. Fable charge less, charge attack also less, damage reduction, killer attack and rush swing. Swing the weapon to attack deals heavy damage to the enemies. I mean, I can try to check out how it's look. Well, it's look very short. It's look very short. So, I mean, probably not shorter than my current, but if I use my my current sword handle, right, which is kind of shorter, that'll make it shorter too. Have a better weapon durability. Okay, lesser weight as well. Kind of thing. Do you know about like damage? If it'll be better damage or not? That's like to be determined yet. Okay, you know what? Like just a little bit lost myself here. Okay, this is the shortcut we opened before. Who this guy? This canister, okay. It's not an enemy. It's not an enemy. Those guys are all dead. The greatest show of Earth is coming. The biggest show on Earth is coming to crowd to make your heart race. Dear ladies and gentlemen, introducing you the grand exhibition in Karat, the city of tomorrow, the center of the new age. State-of-the-art machines, balloons spread across the sky, and a popular performance that torture tourist from across the great desert in the south to the country in the far east. Don't forget the essence of the automated puppet, the center of the Karat revival. The greatest show awaits you all. Don't miss your chance to see the following exhibition gallery. The puppets of the future, multi-purpose puppets, Benigni Tram, new Butler puppets, special exhibition gallery, treasure from the far east. If you wish to behold those splendors, be sure to attend. Well, treasure from far east, that's the one thing I'm interested. All those puppets, maybe not really. I'm expecting the treasure will be from Far East will be some kind of katana or something, right? Probably a sword. Crescent Moon. Okay. We're moving deeper. So we're done with all the shortcuts at the first Stargazer. Yeah, there's a zombie behind that door. Just checking out if there's anything here. I don't trust those guys staying behind the bars. I don't trust them at all. There's someone behind the barrels over there. Look at this. There's loot and he's staying right behind the barrels. Aha. Does this think you can trick me, dude? Oh my god, you don't need to trick me. Just gonna wreck me. Fuck. Oh my god, the zombies is here. Well, he killed the zombies, but that's too late, mate. Defeated by a clown. Well, we already fought like some mad clown. Also... Huh? Why must my death counter was 202? It should be like... We started with 204, right? We died at least twice. 206, 207. Should be 207. This is our third death, I believe. Yeah? Well, let's put 208 just to be sure. Oh look, there's another area over here. Like, so there was another shortcut we haven't unlocked yet. Never you mind. This way. Don't care about Big Bully. Clown Fiesta and shot. The clowns had arrived. Hit by the decay. Just stay a little bit behind. That's the area we want. Down here. No, that's the back to the wine cellar. That's the back to wine cellar and then that big guy. That's not it. Okay, there's a shortcut over here. Okay, so we want somewhere in this area. Dodge. We want like somewhere over here, I believe. Another crazy one. Okay. So there was, hold it. There was this shortcut here, is it? There was this shortcut that we opened. So yeah, I see. Yeah, there was another shortcut. I just selected the wrong one. It's just not that far away anyway, I think. Just need to go this way. Yeah, down here. Okay, the zombies coming. Fuck. Zombies, do it. Health. Yeah. Okay, the zombies down. Let me heal. Kill the mad puppet, yes. Banish him. Fuck. Can really kill myself, can I? Really? Beat down by the clown again? Okay, so where was the other shortcut we unlocked? This is one we just used. This one? It's not it, right? It was somewhere over here, maybe. Most likely. Nope. Shut up. Oh my god, look at the damage! That's 2 flasks worth of damage, really. Just really. First of all, we almost finished that clown. Zombies coming. Fuck, dude, like, just don't touch me. Just go for zombies, dude. I use my flask when I didn't have a break. It's a big mistake. Have a break. Okay, heal. Wrong timing. Flask here. Really? Dude, like, what the fuck? Jesus Christ. Counter amulet. The clown almost hunted me down. But I mean, that's like one deal of one kill, one deal monster. Hunter amulet. This one. That's Soul Legion. Okay, that's not it. Sword Master. Puppet Destroyer, Indomitable Amulet, Black Cat Amulet. What? Where is the Hunter? Life Amulet, Swordsman Amulet. Okay, there it is. Increase the Urgu acquisition when killing enemies. So this is just giving me more souls. Which is kinda good, but I want more damage too. I also want more damage. Hopefully there was nothing like that puppet's supposed to break here. A balance crank.
Is it the old woman of the venerable lady looking for some wine? You know, like the wine you've got.
I already forgot about it, did I? Yeah, there was someone in a previous area, right? Like 3 days ago we met her. There's 2 dead bodies over there. Clown Fiesta. Almost survived here. Almost got to a shortcut. To a next shortcut. Only to perish. Okay. We want a different area. Is it this one? This one, probably. There's damage from a normal zombies. Insane. Let's get back. So like she is that far away. Just don't tell me we need to kill it, the clown again. This doesn't look like should be the case, right? I mean, those guys behind the bars. There's no clown. They just be keeping them behind the bars. Nice. There's like 3 enemies over here. Only 1 flask. The worst of killing enemies. No problem. Wait, is the big guy over there? Okay, no. That's just a view. What about you, guy? Can I talk with you? Well, maybe I shouldn't kill him. Maybe could break the crate. Whatever. Maybe he could break free.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Svanini.
Calling any and all stargazers in the vicinity. Please respond. Over.
Stargazer in the vicinity, I mean, like... There's a stargazer over here. Should probably go and level up. Or maybe deliver the wine. Talk to Venini. Oh, okay, we can talk to some... Yeah, I see.
Eviva, it actually worked. This has to be how the King of Puppets did it. How he called to the puppets and controlled them. I can't believe you can transmit your voice through ergo waves. What a brilliant discovery. And you'll never believe what signal I've picked up over the ergo. A cry for help from the Grand Exhibition. Somehow someone survived. I'm suspicious too, but you have to investigate. What if it's some trapped innocent?
That's a lie. There's can be innocent. Well, I'm gonna check it anyway. So we have this quest over here, Rosa Isabella Street entrance. Let's just level up first.
I'll use my power gel.
Yeah. Do it with your power. So, do we go in like finally motivity, finally some more damage? Yeah. I'll take it. Delivers a wine. Maybe she gonna give me some useful trinket. Also, I noticed how many like of those gramophone records we missing. Like we only have 3. I imagine maybe there was some records inside that. Inside. Oh, there's a lady over there, right? Inside that dilapidated shack that we didn't manage to destroy. That could be it. Those guys just died. Probably need to finish this boy as well. I'm here. Right behind you. You fool.
Ah, lovely wee. Even in the bottle it has a distinctive shade of red. Thank you, young one. Every step is a struggle when you have the petrification disease. This glimmer of happier days is priceless. Oh, I almost forgot. Speaking of price, here's what I can spare. Please, take it.
Venigni commemorative coin. Which, like, what are you gonna do with that? There's something for arcade? A commemorative coin obtained as a thank you gift from the old lady in the window. It's engraved with a Venigni face. The Venigni commemorative coins were minted for a limited edition sales for the Venigni fan club anniversary. It was a magnificent event attended by the crowd socialities and celebrities. well, still have some egg, apple and stuff. I can't talk with her anymore. So let's get back to the arcade. The game apparently like way longer and bigger than I was initially imagining it to be. So not bad, and I expect some like unexpected turns of events happening, like me being the mastermind behind all of it, you know. This guy. Now it's like where to go? Is this the area we just opened? There's 4 directions. I have no idea where we just opened one. This is one. So that's the one we just opened. Okay. Back alive. A bunch of dead people. Nothing to target here. Let's look at some open the door. Wait. So back from arcade hall. Okay.
The Grand Exhibition theme was automatic puppets and City of the Future. The plan was to showcase and demonstrate the most advanced technology in Krat. But you know the rest. You can't hold an exhibition in a city that's fallen into utter chaos. And now the whole city is an exhibition of a nightmare.
Well, that's what the guy said. So are we fighting the zombies or puppets here? That's a question. There's someone there. Let's look like a puppet, dude. So let's change to my puppet amulet here. Puppet Slayer amulet. Except where it is. Increase area acquisition by killing the puppets, right? Resistance, disruption, shock. Damage from falling, increase weight limit. Weapon durability consumption. I'm just blind again. Damage inflicted on puppets. It's right nearby. Okay, there it is. So there's area going there. Sure. What about like if I go up here? Will that lead somewhere? Dark Moon. Okay, you know what? I should upgrade my swords to the next level here. This just looks like a boss fight, maybe, is it? Oh, we can open it from here, never mind. So there's a bunch of like shortcuts here as well. So this area is huge. We have only 1 stargazer so far. Already investigated for 2 hours. Guys, not so tough. Just die. Face Donkey just tiny bit. Crescent Moon. It's a low tier upgrade. Can it go through the bushes? I can't. Too much for me. This is blocked. Now the soldier boy. Poor dogger. Use a drill instead of his face. It's another dog. This guy having even worse. Okay, nothing here. Oh, what did this thing? Some kind of Praetorian. I imagine blocking this will not. Okay, get me shot, right? I just broke it. That's kind of cool if you can block it, like, you know, with a perfect guard. Fuck. Another trap. Dude, like, you're just gonna die here. Barely in time. Come on, blockers. And fuck, because my weapons durability. Fuck, why did you? Oh my god. Oh my god. That's definition of Clown Fiesta. Get my weapon durability back. Dead? Really? 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 I just noticed my gamepad is broken. The bump here. Yeah. I was like wondering why it's soft, why it's so soft. It just broke down. Well, it probably was broken down for quite a while. Just didn't notice it. Okay. The bumper key. That's where we came from? It's not, is it? It's one of those this way. Let's finish that clown again. Like, I mean, so apparently, if you weapon like in a red, if you performing a charge attack, is not be able to actually stagger the guy. Yeah, it's happened to me like before. It was a clown puppet. I got my suspicions. Bloody hell, you know that's not gonna work. Oh my god, dude. Thank you, Mr. Dog. Please die for me. So this way. There was still some dog over here. Put them out of this misery. Oh my god, dog. Oh my god, dog. Finish him with my scorpion attack. Oh, if I have a break, which just means my healing is reduced. 3 flasks just to get back to here. Let's get weapon durability in a better shape. Okay, did we not break his weapon yet? Fuck, dude. I'm trying to break your weapon, come on. Fuck. Got it back. Health? No health at all. We're gonna die. Something telling me we're just gonna die here. My intuition. Did we? Okay, we broke their weapon. We're still doing quite a bit of damage. Well, that's we did. I mean, that's we died. Damn it. Ain't good at all this way. By all means, I should have killed him as first try, but, you know, the charge attack betrayed me twice. But yeah, ability to just break the weapons like we did. It's very good, very cool thing, for sure. I want to provoke a dog and this guy. So when he's blocking, we actually can break his sword as well. So those guys can be broken by attacking them while they block in. Okay. Come over here. The best way to kill those dogs is just bring them with my scorpion attack. We're also going somewhere upstairs, by the way. Oh my god, didn't kill it. Got a durability in a top shape. I saw the temp in this. This clown. Did miss it? Really? Well, he didn't miss me. Back. Okay, break it. Charge attack. Get him on his knees. Still dealt some damage to me. Dude, like, he doesn't have even a sword, right? How is like he's doing still so much damage without it? Finish it off, easy, no challenge. The shock cartridge. Okay, that should protect me from a shock, right? Lada shock cartridge, you know, like Lada, like Zhiguli, the car in Soviet Union, but it's like kind of heavy. Physical damage reduction, so break resistance less, more shock resistance, more disruption resistance, more physical damage reduction rate. It's tiny bit. The break resistance kind of important, I would say so. So it's not gonna jump down that much, but it gets me like quite a bit of shock resistance. The problem is we're just gonna go super heavy, so I need to level up in order to, and level up someone twice probably. Special purification. So can't go anywhere here. What about a building? Nope. I guess we're checking upstairs. It's the only way, only one way to go. Those crates is not breakable, is it? Not breakable. Cause this looked suspicious, like a. It could lead to a shortcut. Okay, maybe not. Let's go around. Legion magazine, we don't care. At the tram. So are we using it? Okay, I'm looking at this door closer, and it's not a shortcut door. So I guess we're using the tram to get on the other side. We're gonna get in another side. Let's go farther. Can I make it? Can I make it go farther? There's nowhere else to go, dude. It's like the only possible way. Oh, look at that, the big guy. There's a stargazer. There's a stargazer. But there's also a big guy. She fought already. The puppet of the future, right? Something like that. That's what they call it. Puppets of the future, the iron giants that will lead us into the a new era. Okay. Maybe I just can level up here. Little crot. There's also something we can talk with the butler. Okay. Probably about the commemorial coin. Let's see how much for next level, girl.
I'll use my power to help.
Next level 800. So we need 1100 here. With 1100. It's just 4 of Zeus.
I'll use my power.
Let's see, we want capacity. Wait, not enough. 400? What? I'm for muff. 400 more, dude. I'm for muff. Jesus Christ. I'll give you 600 just to be sure. Yeah, capacity 6 more kilograms. Hopefully. This can work with this. With this new sync now. Are we using a new frame? By the way, we use a new frame. So new cartridge. Let's see. 80. 80. So I need one more level for one more level into my weight reduction.
At the House of Vanini, even priceless thing.
Yeah, request the appraisal of collectibles. Vanini commemorative coin.
Strike a light. You found a commemorative coin dating from the founding of the Vanini Foundation. The Foundation is a sort of fan club, sir. A very limited number of these were minted for the original members. Well, once Master Vanini established himself as the Prince of High Society, his popularity skyrocketed, and his signature coat and glasses were mass-produced. This is one of the originals, however, from the limited run. Take care of it, won't you? You have restored Master Vanini's lost collection. You've earned this small
lost collection was like
sir.
2 items or what?
Thank you.
Half a moonstone. Okay, that's a good one.
At the House of
That's a good one. For sure. Let's just grab like 500 souls or something here. Let's see if we can upgrade my current blade. Not enough. Oh, Arger. So let's do it. Let's use 2 of those.
I know my way around.
Should be more than enough now. So it's like additional 15 damage to the blade. Alright, I can another half moon. So another 15 more damage. Doesn't sound like that much, sir. 15 more damage. But I'll take everything. Should I go collect these 3 coins, I guess? It's not that far away as well. As we all hear. It's just that give me that cube mechanic, right? But it's completely useless. It's just completely useless. And I need to, in order to recharge the cube, I need to pay the coins. But yeah, I just not seen using it. Okay, Grand Exhibition. Wait, that's not it. This one. Let's go back. Well, okay, that's another item, but it's not upgrade for my current sword. So I imagine this, yeah, this just opened me up over here. And here, Dogger. So there's still like another shortcut, right? This was a yard or something. Let's just check around. There's like a new area here, and did we use this? How did we got this here? We use the ladder over here. We use the ladder over here. Yeah, there's another ladder up there. There's a whole new area, and it's getting late. It's getting late. I know we only streaming for 2.5 hours on an evening stream, but I'm gonna go and grab myself another hot tea and continue it tomorrow. Hopefully, if everything will be alright. Doesn't look like maybe gonna finish the game this week, will I? Because I was trying to like finish it faster to start the Cyberpunk, but Cyberpunk gonna wait. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me today. Take care of yourself, stay safe, whatever you're doing, have fun with it, and see you tomorrow.